Hello Jollies, hope you're well. I'm Navi, welcome to my channel Barbie Roots. In today's video we are going to unbox the Ted Lasso Ted Ken doll. I've got two of them and we're going to unbox this one. So this is what it looks like in the box. So it's a Barbie signature Ted Lasso Ted doll, Ken doll. That's the side of the box, and that's the back of the box, which just says Barbie Ted Lasso doll. Barbie celebrates the hit television series Ted Lasso. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The other side of the box is yellow saying believe. And then we've got a picture of the Ken doll himself, and it says no more than 20,000 worldwide. So I was quite lucky that I bought two of them. So we're going to unbox this one because this box is slightly more damaged than that one, and I'm still an inbox collector as well. So let's get him out of the box for a closer look. So here he is out of the plastic box, the front plastic, just so you can get a good inside, so you can get a closer look of the inside of the box itself. And I'm going to take him out of the box. I believe it's a locker room, but don't quote me on that. So let me get him out of the packaging and I'll be right back. So just a quick heads up, the certificate of authenticity is sellotaped to the back. I removed it without filming it, and then it's got plastic stays for us to push through the back of the box, and I'm gonna get him out and we'll be starting our review. Again, remove them out of the packaging, just pulling off these things in the back of his head. He's got three of them, and as per usual I'll just yank them out so the rest of the plastic falls into the head and doesn't stick out. So just gonna get him out of this and we'll be right back. All right, whew, that was a bit of work. But I'll tell you guys, Jollies in a minute. So it's a gold label signature Barbie doll, Ken doll. So it comes on a piece of cardstock, so it's not just flimsy paper, it's actually cardstock. There's nothing in the back, but it says Ted Lasso in brown letters, and then it just says certificate of authenticity. It just certifies that your Ted Lasso Barbie was created through the collaborative efforts of designers and artists at Mattel. And then it's got several languages on there. Hope that is clear. It then has a stand, which is the normal black base round stand with the waist holder, and the bit that slides onto the base is attached to the left side of the box, and it goes on like so. It then comes with a pair of brown aviators, which are very well secured into place, kind of almost in an envelope. I will tell you, the accessories were very well packaged, because I had an issue with removing the football. So those are his brown shades. They are clear. Not clear, but they are see-through shades, so they're not fully blackened out. So it's brown plastic, see-through. It's not like matte or anything. And then he comes with a football, because I believe he's a football coach, soccer coach. Don't quote me on that. Do apologize. I haven't seen the series. I have not seen the series. But when I saw the doll, I thought I need to have him, purely because he's not the young Ken that we normally can get. Is a more mature looking doll, which is great if you want to add variety to your collection. So let's bring him close up for a closer look. So he has dark brown hair, with a side parting to the left. It's very gelled in, which is great. Which is just the normal hair that we normally get. It's all fully rooted with little sideburns, and it goes all the way down to the back of his neck. So there's no cropping, there's no molding or anything. It's fully rooted, just like the Barbie the movie Ken dolls. It then has very expressive arched eyebrows, dark brown eyes, and a molded on mustache. Now, I would have liked it to be flocked or something like that, or even like, I don't know, like some, how can I put it? Even if it was like inserted on, but that would be probably more pricey, but it could have been rooted as well. But they decided to go with molded. That's absolutely fine because it's still very distinctive. It has a closed mouth in the typical shade of, it's almost like a light purple, between a purple and a pink, but natural enough, I think. And you can tell that his face is a more mature candle. It's not the normal candle that we get, and we got that with Ryan Gosling face mold as well, which was great. So it's good to have variety, and it's non-shiny, non-pixelated, which is great. I do think, to all of you great face repaint doll repainters, doll artists who I admire, wouldn't it be a good Freddie Mercury as well? Just putting it out there, just in case someone wants to turn him into Freddie Mercury. I can see the possibility there, because Freddie Mercury had a mustache as well, and the coloring is quite similar. So it then wears a sweatsuit, or oh god, I'm not with it today, so I do apologize. The stuff on his hoodie, on his, oh god, how do you call these? I'm gonna call it a sweatsuit, because I can't remember the word. Tracksuit. I apologize, Jolly Dollies. Tracksuit. We call them tracksuits in the UK. I watch a lot of American programs, so I do apologize to the fellow Brits out there that I could remember that it's a tracksuit. So he's got a navy blue tracksuit with a working zipper. Now, this is not a normal zipper that we normally get with our dolls. It's a functioning zipper with zips. So I'm gonna have to put him slightly off camera. Do any of you have issues with putting your zippers together? I do, but yeah, the zipper works. It's a full functioning zipper. It feels like tracksuit material. All the stuff is printed onto the tracksuit. It's not like peel stuck in stickers or anything. It's actually, the tracksuit has been colored and stamped, so it's not like it's not going to peel off. So it's got some red stripes. It's got a lighter blue panel. This, however, is a press-on sticker in his trousers. So his tracksuit trousers or sweatsuit trousers have 2 stickers on them, like those heat stickers that you apply. I'm pretty sure that's the symbol of the football team or whatever it is that he's in charge of. And then he has black and white trainers. Now the trainers have Ken on them. They're quite a nice mold. They're decent enough. There's details on the trainers themselves. There's no laces, of course, but they finish all the way around and is fully articulated with movement at the head, shoulder. You can move up and down, back and forwards. It's got single joint at the elbow, wrist articulation. There's no upper torso. He can do the splits facing forward, so he's very athletic. So you can actually do the splits forward and sideways. And he's got a single joint at the ankle. So he's got some protection bits on there. And he has ankle articulation as well. So if he wants to kick the ball around, he can. He can also do karate if he wants. So, all in all, I forgot to add, he has pockets. A lot of trainers out there, coaches, like to put their hands in their pockets if they're nervous or if the game isn't going well, or just to be a bit more still. Let's put his glasses on. So there's him with his glasses on. Oh, and he comes with a whistle as well. So I do apologize. I'm just being honest. I haven't seen the show, Ted Lasso, but I did like the dolls that they put out. So you can you hold it like this? Yeah, he kind of can. So let's see if he can stand. Can he stand on his own? Let's see. It's not as easy when they have ankle articulation. So there he is. He doesn't even really need to stand. I think it's a good doll to have. The body, I will say, and I've experienced this with my mini-me, and my mini-me is in the back. It hasn't joined the last couple of videos because I keep forgetting. After so many years of not having a mini-me, I keep forgetting that I finally have a mini-me. So, but I will. The only downside for me is these bodies, and I'm gonna get his. He's got his cuffs are nicely done as well in red, and his hands are posed like so. So it's just a normal articulated Ken. Let's see what his body actually looks like. I think for doll fans and doll content creators, I think it's important for us to show what the body looks like, because sometimes we would like to know what. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. So that's his. I forgot to say that he's got a white t-shirt as well. So there's this t-shirt as well. And most of us are adult doll collectors, so I don't think doll nudity, I don't find it offensive. And sometimes I did wish that sometimes I could see what the doll's body was like, because you want to see what you're getting. If you decide to get, I'm just going to slice that very carefully. So it did come with some knee protectors. So these are the joints that they have, and I think they changed them slightly. The body is hollow-ish, and so his whistle just hangs like a Barbie necklace. And let's just get his t-shirt off. So that's his body. I think, was it the Divergent dolls that had bodies like this? I'm not too mad about these type of bodies, but they can be a bit flimsy. And my mini me his body is like this, and they are a bit flimsy. I'm going to put his clothes back on. They do have ankle articulation, which is a one step further from the articulated can dolls that we get, like the Barbie the movie ones. They don't have ankle articulation. Sometimes that's not a bad thing, because sometimes the ankles can be a bit flimsy. The material is quite good, as you can see. It does feel like a tracksuit. It does feel like some of the tracksuits that I have had in the past. So it does bring a bit of authenticity to the doll itself. And sometimes it's just the fact that they can't always bring the fabrics that they would like to use, because on 6 scale it's different. The material does react different to scale. So if you've done doll clothes, you probably know this. If you were to use like really stiff, good jeans material, you know that it's not going to look good. It's going to look bulky, and it's going to look a bit off, like it doesn't fit. And sometimes it's the pattern as well. We have to always go for smaller prints and stuff. But I wouldn't expect Mattel to have that kind of issue, because they can source and create their own fabrics and stuff, I presume. So we can just... My trousers have a bit of an issue, I think. I think it was a stitching issue on this side, because it's risen up a bit more. And I don't think it's because it's tucked in. Maybe it is. No, it could be. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's... No, that's slightly better. So, all in all, good buy. I would like the bodies to be a bit more sturdy, because they do feel a bit flimsy. I don't think the joints are not as stiff as the Candy movie dolls. They're a bit more flimsy, and if you like to pose your dolls quite a lot, and if you like to play with them and all that kind of stuff, you might end up with like the problem that we had back in the 90s. I don't know if you guys remember, sometimes the joints on the TNT bodies would loosen up, so you end up with kind of like all over the place legs. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Yeah, they just lose their grip and become like quite flimsy and start going all over the place. So I'm just going to put him back together. And the reason why I wanted him, now the hands, because they are posed in a certain way, and the jacket is cuffed, it is a bit of a challenge to put the jacket back in. So you kind of have to be a bit more careful with that. But all in all, it also comes with Ted Lasso Warner Brothers label on his jacket. So Ken, his hair is so gelled that the glasses are not really wanting to stay. But it gives me Daddy Cool vibes, you know. It gives me the Daddy Cool vibes. He had a blast at university. He was probably like on a sports scholarship, and he then matured, had some kids, and became a football coach or a soccer coach in America. So I had to put his little whistle back on. The whistle is just plastic and stationary. It doesn't really do much. And he comes with his ball, with his aviators, and that's him, really. Only thing I would change for the body to be a bit more, you know. But all in all, if well looked after, it will give you a lot of play, I believe. But if you want to put him on a made to move body, is of a lighter complexion, like Tate. No, that's Sean. The Sean Ken looks, I think, will be a decent match, but not 100%, because it does have a bit of a tan to him, but I don't think it would be terribly bad. I think Sean is a tad lighter, and he is too light for the wheelchair, I think. Can you see that? Yeah, he's a tiny bit lighter than the wheelchair. So I don't know, in terms of made to move bodies, if he has a match. If you want to put him on a better body that still has articulation, then you might get away with some of the Ken the Movie dolls. Bear with me and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got my perfect day Ken, and let's see. All right, so the perfect day Ken is a perfect match for Mr. Ted Lasso. So if you want to put him on a sturdier body, all you'll be losing is the ankle articulation, but you can put him on the perfect day Ken. And how many of these did we get? I have a few of him. It might be good for, bear with me, now I'm remembering that I've got, let me see. Oh, bear with me a second. Okay, there's another option if you guys are lucky enough to have a few of the Ken looks. Tate doll with the buff Tate. Then you can swap bodies, because he's also a perfect match. So if you want to make him muscular and made to move, you can go for Tate. You could probably get away with, not 100% sure, we might be able to get away with the superhero bodies as well, which are almost made to move. They just don't have the torso articulation. And I got him because I think that Mr. Ted Lasso would be a great father for my Tate doll. So I think they make a good father-son combo. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Don't be afraid to comment, guys. Jolly Dollies, just share your opinions. Let me know what you think. What do you think of the Ted Lasso doll? What do you think of the dolls I've unboxed so far? My reviews on them. Are they worth it? Did they help you and all that good stuff? Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please do, because I would appreciate hearing from you guys. All right, so I thought it was a great father for Ken because that's Ken. He never gets parents. You know, Barbie had did Ken ever have his parents featuring the Barbie in the Dream House, Life Adventures, or anything? So yeah, I thought it would be a great father for the buff Ken looks. So yeah, and pretty soon I will be bringing who I think the mother will be. So let me know down in the comments who you think a good mother option for this looks doll would be, and I'll be back with a video about that quite soon. So Ted Lasso doll, did you get it? Will you get it? Are they hard to find now? Sometimes the prices, if we wait a bit longer, the prices do go down as well, which is great. I bought two of them probably for the price of one, I want to say, because sometimes when they come out, they are quite expensive, and then if you wait a few months, then they start dropping, which is great. Same thing happened for the Barbie movie dolls. Some of them have come down substantially in price, and that's always great. And sometimes we do think, why are we just spending so much money on them when they first come out, and then they come down in price? So yeah, Ted Lasso doll, I think, is a good buy. I think he's a great addition to the collection. I think he'll make a great father for Tate. So there you guys have it, Jolly Dollies. Don't you fall. Let me know your thoughts. Comment down below, share, subscribe, hit the bell button for more notifications of my next uploads. And until next time, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for keeping coming back and watching the videos. And if you do, leave a like. Don't forget to like, because that's always important. And I hope you enjoyed it. So that's another video from me. And until next time, thank you so much. Take care. Bye. And don't forget, stay jolly, dollies.